Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm Pamela Pick.
I'm Bill.
And it says we're live,
It says we're live, but I don't see it.
I don't see it live either. Are we live?
Yeah. It just, here, it just popped up.
Oh, did it? Okay, let me see if I can find us live. Come on in, say hello. Tell us where you're from. And I guess I got it up, huh? Is this it? Mm-hmm. This is us. Hi, Cindy. Okay. Let me see. I will get out the catalog and the announcements. There's not many announcements this time.
Not too many.
Hi, Madison.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jean. Oh, hi, Kristen. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Sherry Turner. Hi, Kathy Walton.
And Cindy Dodson and Beth
Ann from Philly.
Yep. Is Jackie coming tonight?
She, we'll send her a thing.
I did.
Thanks for sharing, Kathy. Southern Virginia, huh? Hi, France. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for sharing, Jean. Bill, right up here is where...
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just so you know. I just wanted to make sure you
I
know.
know.
If you have to stand up and see, that's fine.
Jackie's on.
Hi, Jackie. So, we've got such a fun show tonight. It is going to be a demonstration.
It's a super sweet card.
With a twist. I always try to put a teaser. I don't know if you guys notice that, but when you look, I'll either kind of put some kind of a teaser in there of what the card is about, or sometimes I just say it out. But so if you are new to us, please comment, like, and share. And if you're watching this later over on YouTube, click that subscribe button. We sure appreciate that. And sign up for my email.
You got to for this one.
Why do they have to?
Template?
That's right. So I'm going to have the template of how to make this for you guys, and I will be sharing that later on. And my emails will have the supply list. It'll have this video that you're watching now. It'll have photos, and it'll have the dimensions, but there's also a template in this one. And so that I don't have to send out a lot of extra emails. I would really like it if you just sign up. Even if you want to unsign after this one, that's fine. But sign up for that email so that you get that.
Thank everybody for their sales. Because I do a happy dance at each one. Yay!
No one could understand that.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I do a happy dance after every sale.
Oh, Bill says he does a happy dance after every sale. Yes, everything tonight will be available. I did check before I went online. So, and we are in full swing of the annual catalog. We're going to be having a mini catalog coming up. So if you are one of my customers that has spent $50 with me on my online store in the last 6 months, you're already going to get one of those. If you are a new customer and would like me to be your demonstrator, I have to have that in by the end of this month. So definitely send me a message here on Facebook that you would like that catalog. Okay, we have a lot to do, so I'm going to just get going, okay, Bill? Before we do the drawing,
let's do the...
I had a lot of sympathy cards this time. Now, this one was from Kristen Wenzel, and this one was for my stepdad who recently passed away. But the rest of them, you guys, this is from Tana, and it means so much to me. My dog passed away, and she was pretty important to me. Those of you who know me personally or have been following me for any amount of time, Izzy really was such a sweet baby, and she meant a lot to us. So thank you so much. But isn't that paper pretty? I love those colors. Will you do me a favor? That rattling is going to drive me nuts. Will you put something on that? Thank you. This one was from Dina Rico, and it's using the wild wheat with the bubble bath, and she had a nice little note in there about Izzy. She's got a little dog named Izzy too, so thank you, Dina. This was from France, and thank you so much, France. You say such kind things to me. I do appreciate that. This one was from Janet Rose with her chickens. Bill loves Janet's chickens. She's out in California. That's right. So I love this paper. This is one of my actual favorite prints. I don't know if she knew that or not. This one was from Deb Norman. So cute. She actually, I'm trying to determine if that's, no, she did put a little Claire Winkestella on there on the little doggy. So how stinking cute is that? Thank you so much, Deb. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. I'll give you one guess who sent this one.
Jackie.
Why would you say that?
Flowers.
Yes. So, and she did, I love the, how she made the
arch?
With the arch. Yeah, the arch is one of my favorite. If you haven't noticed, I've used them a lot. One of my favorite, and Jackie knows, I love the bright colors and so pretty. I also like the florals. This was my favorite paper the year that this came out, and this was from our own Janelle, and she did the fold that I did a couple weeks ago and made that. Isn't that cute? So what a great take. This always tells me that someone is watching, someone's learned something, and someone's going to incorporate it.
Right.
So I love that, you guys. And then last but not least, look at this spectacular color in this one. Isn't that gorgeous? This was from a punch from, oh boy, it's been at least 5 years ago now, hasn't it? Yeah, and also, if you guys, the same as this punch, which is one of my favorite punches of all times. I hated it when it retired. It was the Starburst punch. And this was from Kristen Wenzel also. So thank you guys very much. We miss her. The first day was horrible. The first week was horrible, but it's getting better. I miss the little wiggly tail, and yeah, I'll probably rescue another dog. She was a rescue, but I tell you what, she rescued me. We'll rescue a cat or a dog, won't we?
There we go. Yep.
Okay, so I'm craving one already. So these were the cards that we made last week. So stinking cute, right? It's got that embossed texture even on in here, and then on the inside we did a little bit of that to bring the color and everything. This could work for a wedding card for just about anybody's wedding. Even though it may not follow the color scheme, you could change this to whatever color scheme that you wanted. But these were the cards that we made last week, and there was a whole bunch of shares. I was even shocked. I mean, you guys, this thing is packed off of between what I got from private messages to, you want to, while I'm talking, you want to grab too?
Yep.
You got the old man. So he's gonna grab a couple tickets, and how you get in my drawing is if you shared my video last week, you get into the drawing this way. All you have to do is share it to social media. So, who do we have?
Tana from Minnesota.
Ah, Tana from Minnesota.
I'll be sending your package tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I'll have you just send this tomorrow, too.
There we go.
We'll get that addressed and gone.
And Mary Ellen from New York.
Not New York City, just New York.
New
She's
York.
up there by the Canada
Buffalo.
border. So,
Yeah,
Mary Ellen, so thank you so much, ladies. I have both of your addresses already. As Bill said, we're already sending out a box. We're sending out one of those.
A Stamp-a-Stack.
A Stamp-a-Stack. All right, so I do want to talk about, I said Stamp-a-Stack, but the Stamp-a-Stack paper that I used was the Florals in Bloom, and guess what? We're using it tonight. For me to say out of the annual catalog, this was my favorite paper would be an understatement. You will see me probably make lots with this paper. And if you haven't seen it, it is brightly colored fun pieces. This is the one that we're going to be using tonight, but I'm not going to be using that set. In fact, I'm going to be using the Fancy Border set, and it has some dies with some fun borders. This is the one that we're going to be using, and I love this Sent with Love. I'd like to send cards like that.
Yeah. You've used that one quite a bit.
I have used this one quite a bit. Now, you're not going to find this in our catalog. The only way you can find this is if you go onto my online store and check there.
Online exclusive.
It was an online exclusive from, what, 2 or 3 months back? Or 2 or 3 times back? So, since I have this out, this die, let's just show you this die. Now, there's 2 sides to this die. There's one with the double hump and one with the single hump. And when I was trying to decide which way I wanted it to go, I decided I wanted it to go with the single hump out. That sounds so bad. Maybe I should say bump. Does that sound more appropriate? This is a family-oriented show here. So, okay. We'll put that with the single going out. And Bill, I'm going to give this to you. But just because you tend to like to move stuff around, I'm going to ask if you'll... Can you guys hear him? And it's nonstop like this all the time. That's his real true personality coming through. And then while you're doing that, I'm going to get out... This is Summer Splash. This one has a bit more green to it than our Coastal Cabana. So if you like those greenish blues, I do. And I'm going to go ahead and... I want this nice and crisp. Did you get it?
Well, I'm checking.
You're checking? Did you say checking?
I'm checking.
Okay.
It went through.
Yeah.
First time it didn't.
Oh, okay.
So rerun it.
We'll pull this out. Now, this that I'm using, if you haven't seen before, is this Post-it.
Professional.
You're a professional. A professional what?
Stampin' boss machine.
Expert?
Operator.
Operator, okay.
I have a license.
Do ya?
License to cut.
Oh my gosh, you're so full of it tonight. So this is that beautiful edge that it leaves. I just love this. We're going to set this aside for a minute. And what I was saying before Mr. Operator was talking is this is a labeling and cover-up tape. And I found it, I like it so much better than the washi tape that I had been using. Now, Bill had been talking about a template. And there will be a 4-sheet template that I will have listed in this email. It's not so much about what I'm doing today. I want to teach about how to make a braided card. And if you've never seen it, I thought it was so hard, but it's not. So I'm just going to put this in here and I'm going to prove it right now. First of all, it will come with 4 to a sheet and it will have the instructions right on it. So you're definitely going to want this if you're watching this later on and you see this. You have until Monday to get signed up. So we're going to cut it apart. And this gives me a couple shots on camera to show you how to do this. You want to fold right on this line. And Bill, you field some questions while I'm, if there are any.
I was welcoming the late people.
Oh, well, say hello for me, too.
That's right. Hellos.
Okay. So you want to get that right on that line. And it is a little bit harder than it looks. Maybe what I could try, let's see if this works. Because I'm not normally a perfectionist, but you guys know that. Let's see if we could just score it. Am I in camera if I come down on this end?
I don't know yet. We haven't got there yet.
Oh, well, that's okay. That gives me time to maybe cut this down a little bit.
Oh. They want to know if I'm making a card soon.
Yeah. Are you going to make a card soon? All you have.
Make an easy one. I'm not doing this thing.
Well, I am having all sorts of troubles here tonight. Hey. So let me cut it off so it's the size of the card.
Not for a beginner like me.
And then let me put it in here and see if scoring this makes a difference. I'm going to flip it over, though, because I want the line to go.
Jackie says score and fold.
Score and fold. Yes. We'll try this and see if this makes it easier. There, I even gave myself a tip while I'm working. See? You can teach an old dog new tricks. All right.
The teacher becomes the student.
He is, can you guys hear him? I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but I'm telling you what. So you're going to want to...
They heard me sing, so yeah.
Oh, they did hear it? I didn't think they could hear it, because sometimes you start to doubt yourself and then you go quiet. Okay, so I'm going to take that same tape and I'm going to put this make sure this is the way that I want it to go, so that my card is opening the right direction. Okay, so you want to cut down these lines with your paper snips. I probably need a new pair of snips.
Call me a nut.
He is a nut. I agree. Finally, they're on my side. And you want to follow each of these just with your snips.
I'm also making them laugh and smile.
Are you making them laugh and smile?
Because
you know what? You're driving me up a wall.
Okay.
Which probably makes it even funnier for them. So, cut it right down. And you know what, Bill? Behind you, I think in the bottom or to the bottom drawer is paper snips like this. Will you get me some? Because I think my snips are getting kind of dull. And you definitely want this. Do you see any, or am I?
Nope. I can see them.
I love new snips.
Now don't cut yourself.
I'll try not to.
Might
Okay. Oh, brand new snips. I love it. So this helps me get kind of...
Can I use the other ones then?
No, you cannot. Will you leave me be? Do you guys have one of these at home? Oh my gosh. So much work. A new puppy wouldn't be this much work. Okay. So you want to... And, you know, cardstock is thick. You're going through 2 layers of cardstock. And you want to get it right to those ends. You don't want to go past... You don't want to go off. You want to go right to it. Now, do you have a joke or something so I can get you some airtime so you'll be quiet?
I do have a joke.
Okay, what's your joke?
What did the ocean say to the beach?
What pretty sparkling sand you have.
No.
You look kind of crabby, like a crab rolling over the beach.
Nope.
I don't know.
Nothing. It just waved.
Oh, I should have got that. That was an easy one. I should have thought about it, but I'm over here trying to concentrate.
Yeah, so you don't cut yourself.
Not so I don't cut my... You're driving me up a wall. Oh, my goodness. It is like this nonstop in our house. So
Why she made me build the man cave so I go down there.
He's not lying. Okay, so it's pretty simple. It's just that when you have a buffoon that's trying to talk to you while you're concentrating. And I want to make sure that I get these all the way through to that very end. Right to that end. So the important thing is that you follow those lines and you follow it to the end, okay? So that was pretty easy, right? So let's come here and take this off. Now, technically, you could use this again, but there is 4 of them available. Okay, let me look at this. It looks pretty good that I did it. That one looks like maybe I got it a little short. Did I? Maybe not. Maybe I got it right to where it needed to be. I can check these. you definitely want them to go all the way. Oh, I did miss that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that makes a difference. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can wing it. I can wing it, right? Watch this thing fall apart. There we go. I think that's good. Okay, now when you open this, you're going to see these, make these little arrows here. And you're going to come down to this last one. Now you're quiet.
I'm reading the thing.
Do you hear that we drive each other both nuts? Oh my gosh.
Jackie was telling me a joke.
Jackie was telling you one?
Mm-hmm. It's funny.
Well, are you going to share it?
It's shared with everybody.
Well, not me. I'm over here struggling to make sure that I get these.
She wants to know what instrument you play in the bathroom.
What?
I said a tuba. And she goes, close. A tube of toothpaste.
Oh, a tube of toothpaste. Jackie, you're as bad as him. Am I doing this right?
I don't know. You tell me.
I feel like I'm not, but I know that I am. You want to bend these down nice and flat, leaving that little point. You don't want to go past, you don't want to rip, but you want to bend these down nice and flat. Now this is the hardest part of this one, and then the rest is going to be so simple, easy, simple, simple. Okay, I do want to make a note that the original line that was going through here, when you're bending these down, you want them to line up like this. Okay. And then on this last one, and it's important for it to line up, that you get these bends in here in the right area, because you want the card to open and close like this, right? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So now it's braided. Now, I am going to take this one and I'm going to cut this off right here and right here. I went to look for my X-Acto knife on the end of my Take Your Pick tool and I couldn't find it, so bear with me. All right, so we're going to
I did not touch it.
I didn't cut those down the way I wanted to. I guess I could do it again, but it actually does hold. So you're going to take this piece that we cut off, and you're going to put the tiniest little glue, which I just now realized I didn't do a tiny little bit. So I'm going to take my finger and did I do this right? Wait. That one should have come up this way. I guess I'm starting over.
What?
I screwed it up right there. Every time I go live, I do this. Now, no more giving me any guff, okay? We're going to go through this. Okay, one more time. I hope all of you are laughing because I actually kind of am this time. You got me. You win. He tries so hard. Every week, he's over here laughing right now, if you guys can't see him. All right, we're going to do it again. I've got this on here. This is why it's important. It's not hard. It's just important to get them cut all the way down. And I'm going to use the same one. So is it supposed to go down or up? No, it's supposed to go down. Yes, it's supposed to go down.
What's your directions say?
It's supposed to go down. Place the lines vertically on. I cut it off. Okay, let's try this again. You guys enjoying this? Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to cut right down through. And you want to get it right to that line because you're going to be folding on each of those. There we go. Now say something because now there's an awkward silence.
No, I was letting you concentrate because I didn't want
Well,
to
you can concentrate. Okay, I am
But they're
concentrating.
also saying that you're teaching them what not to do.
There you go. Well, you guys are so nice to me. I don't know what I'd do without you. Between the cards and letters, this last week was hard. I mean, those of you who have pets know they become your family. And we're an empty nest household here, so there's no kiddos running around. And so that was very difficult losing her. Even the big guy, Bill, struggled, even though he's acting like he didn't, but he struggled. Okay, now we're through it. I think what I did is I cut off the wrong end. So, I'll do it again. This time should go so much better. So, pull it up and lay it down. Oh, now I'm going to have problems with this. And I thought I had this really awesome card to teach you guys tonight. I ripped it. Did you see me rip it? And I said, don't rip it. Whatever you do, don't rip it. I can make it work. Like that. There we go. Making sure that that line is in the same groove as this one.
Yeah. No, I'm looking.
Here we go. There we go.
So they definitely want to sign up for this email.
I hope so. Because, oh, do I have this one even or not? There we go. I hope so because I'm sure you guys can do a better job at this than I'm doing here. Okay. There we go. Now, we're going to put that in there and click that in there and click that behind that one and click that behind that one. And then we're going to do the same thing. Now, I would say if I was doing this, I would cut this off with an X-Acto knife if I had mine, but I could not find mine quickly. And that's where a mat like this to protect your surface comes in really handy. But now,
there's a bunch of people who are going to try this.
I hope so. I hope so.
Look how pretty that is.
Isn't that pretty? Thank you. Okay, now this side goes down, so let's see if I can get the glue a little lighter this time. No, apparently not. Here's the thing. I come back every week, even if I'm screwing it up. Wait, did I do it again? Yes, I did. It goes like this. That line in the middle, and then here. And we're going to give this a push down, and there you have it.
That's so cool.
Isn't that neat?
It is.
Now, I should let that, want to make sure I got these in here. So it opens up. So this was the important part of teaching tonight because everything else, most of you I know how to do. But since I screwed that up and it took a little longer, I'm going to use Secret C. This is our new in color. And I'm going to use from the stamp set, Sent with Love. And I'm going to, this one messes me up because it's kind of, you've got the print with the handwriting. It's not, well, it's kind of cursive. Yeah, script. That's what I was looking for. So I like to stamp the card, and because it's a photopolymer one, I'm going to do this. Doesn't matter how you really stamp it on this, because I'm going to use a punch. Yes. Now this is where you need to line it up. So,
line her up.
Sent with love, and this is the To the Point label punch.
There's about 10 or 15 that are going to try it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And then I'm going to take a piece of Secret C, and I'm going to cut off maybe I'll go 3/4 of an inch. And then I've got a scrap piece of Secret 3, and I'm going to use the 2 3/8 circle punch and punch that out. Now we're going to build. So it really isn't a hard card to do with the template. It's hard to do when you are on camera, but that's about it. So I'm going to take this label and put it right on top of this other one. I like circles because they're so forgiving. So there's our sentiment for the card. And then let's grab some DSP and let's cut off like a, let's do 3/4 inch on this one. And let's do 5.5 also, because I have, I don't know the measurement on this, but it will be in the email. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down to the bottom. This will be for the inside of the card. Okay, and then we'll put this on the inside. So that was my twist, was the little braid. Did you guys know that I put a hint every week as to what we're going to be doing in the title, when I'm setting up? Or if it's not in the title, it'll be in the description box. I didn't know if you knew that or not. So we're going to go ahead and place this on the inside so you can write. And the card opens perfectly. It doesn't add a whole lot of dimension to the card, so it'll still fly on a one stamp. Public service announcement. They are raising the cost of stamps again, 5 cents a stamp, which I know, I'm telling you this not to be a downer, and I really don't want anyone to be a downer. It just is a fact of life. But I'm telling you this so that if you want to go get stamps as card makers, for those who watch me. So I'm just going to stick that little strip of Secret C behind here.
That's so sweet.
And
looks good.
You like that? Okay. And then we're going to put this.
That's the part I cut out.
Yeah, that was the part you cut out.
Professionally.
Professionally, yes. You crack me up, you big goob.
Professional card operator.
Oh my goodness. So, you should. Is that what you say when they hired you?
Yeah. What are you? I am a professional stamp and cut emboss machine operator.
So I'm doing this one a little bit different than my original one. So I think I'm going to cut this down by about 1/2 inch. And let's see if that works. Just for something. I think when I did my first one, I thought, oh, this would be cute. And then when I looked at it, I thought, maybe I'll go a different route. Okay, so I'm going to add this. I love this particular piece of DSP. It's probably my favorite in the whole catalog. I don't know what it is about it. It just gets me. I thought my favorite color would be the Secret Sea. I'm sorry, the Strawberry Slush, and it actually is the Secret Sea and the Timid Tiger. But when you add the Timid Tiger to the Summer Splash, am I confusing everybody? I'm starting to confuse me.
Secret
Summer Splash, Secret Sea,
with
Timid Tiger. And I don't know what it is. I just love this combo.
That is a nice combo.
So I'm using the Timid Tiger here. I'm glad you like it.
It has teal.
Yeah, this is a green teal. I kind of like a blue teal, I think, better. I'm so into blue now this year. I can't even believe it.
It's green in here.
I know. Get off me, would you? I can change my mind. I'm a woman. I normally like pink.
That's right.
Pink and orange I love together. Okay, so I'm just going to do a knot. And to do this, I get asked this a lot. I just cross it over, put my finger on it, pull this around, but before I pull it together, I'm going to pull these out to the sides like that. That's how you get that to lay. I grabbed the wrong ones. I can tell those are dull. Okay. There we go. Isn't this cute?
It is.
It's so cute. Now, I'm going to adjust this. I got that kind of tight, but that's okay. It will adjust. I'm going to push this down a little bit, like so. So you can determine where you want that sentiment. I decided I would do like center or a little higher on this one since I did it a little different.
Center mass.
Yeah, why is this getting hung up over here? Oh, because the paper is going in there. There we go. Okay, so now you get just that little added detail. So we're going to take this. Now this is just one way. I have thought of, this would be such a great birthday card. This could do so many things. It's just
Can't have too
fun.
many dimensionals.
You cannot.
I learned that in training.
So, in training, did you get that in training?
You're training.
Piccadilly Stampin' training. You're so funny.
No.
So I
was watching one of your videos.
I'm gonna tuck this just underneath of here. I know, that's what I meant. Piccadilly Stampin' training. He goes to stamp camp all the time. Okay, there we go. It's so cute, right? This part was all simple. I know you know how to do that, but this part was a little bit tougher. Follow from my mistakes. And then I was looking at these. These are the adhesive back metallic gems. Take a look at how the copper goes with that Timid Tiger. Now I got to move it just a little more that way. So where's my take your pick? I think it goes really well myself. So I'll start with maybe a smaller one up there, and maybe I'll just do all small ones. We'll do one here and one here. There we go. Got the odd numbers. So I do think the way I did this one I like better than the other one, and I'll show you why. This one, I did it with this on top of the DSP, and I think I wanted just that smaller edge. Now, I could go, I guess, and move this over, but not much. So I think myself, which do you guys like better? Do you like the thicker edge or the thinner bordered edge? I don't know. What do you think, Bill?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Well, this one,
I see.
I glued the paper on top to get a thinner border, or this
I like
one.
the thinner one.
You do like the thinner?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just personal preference. Whatever you like, you can do.
Oh, got another thinner.
You got another one with the thinner?
Both.
Both. I mean, they're both good. I love them all. You know, I like this paper. I like this.
They love the Timid Tiger.
Oh, see this one, that little scrap that I had, I did this way. I know, I love the Timid Tiger too. I am so surprised out of the in colors what my favorites are this year. Because I was so about the Petunia Pop and the Pretty in Pink last year. So anyway, it's good to have variety and to go from one to another. So all of these items are on sale right now in my online store. You will find that information in the description box if you're watching this on YouTube later. Otherwise, you can, right now, if you're interested in purchasing anything, you can go up to my Shop Now button on the front of my Facebook page, and that'll take you right to it. I really would love you to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Comment, like, share. It helps get me out there. I appreciate that. Sign up for this email, and
That's
I have,
right.
here's what that looks like is... It's going to have the braided card template. It'll have a few of these, and it has, yeah, I tried to explain it the best I could, but maybe this is a little bit better. So I will have the link to that on there where you can download it and keep it for yourself. My emails also have this video that you're watching, the photos, the dimensions, and the supply list of everything that I used. This email, if you're watching this later on and you're like, oh, did I make it? Today is July 2nd. The email will go out on Monday, which is the 7th. Okay. So that clears that up. And then we had a few folks who were signed up for this, and then they thought it was the volume 1 and not the volume 2. So they backed out. So I have only two left.
Only 2?
Yes.
Of the super...
And it does use this DSP. What was the name of that? Floral in Bloom, I believe. Yeah, Florals in Bloom. You get 16 cards that you can put together. All you need is to have your own inks, crafting supplies like that. But basically, you stamp it and then you stick it, meaning you adhere it down with whatever glue you want to do. Everything else is included in the card, and including ribbon and embellishments. So that comes to you, shipped to your home. It comes in its own box where you can keep everything in. So it's something if you're going on vacation and you want to... you're taking a cruise and you want to stamp on your cruise, it's all kind of convenient. Just throw in your stamp set and your ink pad and block, and you're ready to go. Yep.
All ready to go.
Okay, so I will provide a link to this in the description block. Description in... I can't think of what it's called, in the description in the YouTube video for this also. So that's what I had. Were there any questions or anything?
No, but a whole bunch of them are going to try this.
I really hope you do. I think that it'll come out on Monday, and I think it's fun just for something different. So appreciate you guys stopping by tonight and watching me screw up.
Jackie's taking hers to the lake.
Oh, are you, Jackie? You're awesome. Are you going to be on a boat
Tomorrow.
Stamping? Hey, Jackie, get a lot of pictures of the little ones. I love to see those. All right, you guys, take care and have a wonderful evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.